Last time on Magical Miss, the girls head back to Alfea after getting no information from Leo. Lily talks to Kalila and tells her about the gifts Leo has been sending to Nina, and either Kalila got bit by the jealousy snake or she's actually considering breaking up with him. Back at Alfea, the girls meet up with Hawthorne in hopes of finding the storybook that has been helping them with the previous monsters. Riri is gone off campus, and Musham still has the book checked out. Hawthorne admits that he has feelings for Gayle, and later that night, the Winx kids have a proper girls' night and put Merlin on the stand as a potential bad boyfriend for Gayle. The council has deliberated, and Merlin has been demoted. The next day, Romi learns that her bike was patched up by Ventus, and just as they're going into class, Lily gets a text from Ravi asking, "Are you making any new music?" Not to Three Winx's phone, but her personal phone. Does Ravi know? Was it accidentally sent to the wrong person? Is Ravi just toying with Lily and waiting for her to crack? All the while, Gayle and Romi still haven't officially talked about whatever is going on between them. Welcome to Magical Miss.
But the legendary hit DJ Three Winx cannot give us a personal concert. But, someone is currently trying to interview them in a way about their current music. As Three Winx, you're currently probably still looking at your phone as you all stumble in very late. Just barely late to class, but late.
Yeah. I stopped walking in the hallway and I was staring at my phone, Lily's phone, because Ravi did text Lily's phone saying, are you making new music? So she pauses for a minute and she texts, what? LOL. Send.
Is it WUT?
What? Yeah.
What? As Ravi sends a quick text back of, what do you mean?
She's going to respond to it later. She's too stressed out. She's going to go to class and then figure it out later. She leaves them on red and then goes to class.
Stop.
Icon.
Stop.
No.
Just ignoring it. Just completely ignoring it. Oh my god.
Definitely incriminating myself because Lily and I think that Ravi definitely knows. And he's just baiting Lily into cracking, and she doesn't know how to react right now. Or unless if he's actually stupid and texted the wrong person. But she doesn't think that. So she goes to class.
You did get I think a 10 on your last mental roll, so you have a very sinking feeling that potentially he could.
Yeah.
Because he were just texting Three Winx. It's a lot to go between a whole different conversation text and send another text immediately following up to a completely wrong phone.
Yeah, Lily's going to address that after class. But she's not going to really be paying attention at all because very anxious, like her knees like bouncing up and down, and she just cannot focus right now because she's like, how did he know? How did he figure it out? What the fuck? What did I do? How many more people know? Did Tyrone blab? If he did, I will murder him.
Yeah. Ooh, such good questions, and yet so little time to figure it out as class begins and Professor Selena meanders through class collecting like a homework assignment that she had for you guys to do, which is just like a short reflection.
Oh god, did I do my homework?
Did you guys do your homework? Roll mental to find out.
Fuck!
Shit!
Dang it, Gayle. Well, Gayle was drinking, so...
You had a lot of shit going on, I don't know.
Oh, baby, don't, she didn't forget that shit. 10.
9.
Yeah.
Okay, 9.
That's a 10. I did my homework.
Lily did her homework, but it's wrong. She did it!
Oh my god.
With a 9?
I love it. Oh my god, I love it. Professor Selena, she had given you an assignment on the balance of positive and negative energy. As being fairies, you have to help maintain the balance along with witches within the greater magical universe. She gives like quick glances over a couple of them as she goes. She kind of gives like a kind of expression of like, okay, not bad, to Lily's as she kind of does a little quick once over, the little brow furrowing of like, what the fuck is that? in a couple sections, but it is not the other expressions you've gotten from Palladium before of like trying to keep a nice face and really trying. Really, really trying. But your late night work sessions have been helping, it seems. And the wine didn't hinder anyone. But she is collecting the assignments, and she gets next to Gabby. And Gabby, looking up from her computer, and you can see anyone who can like sit near her. She has a schedule open. She has multiple tabs. You have never seen her looking as frazzled as she does as she's looking from her computer up to the professor and back. And she's like, well, with my busy schedule at the moment, I believe that I might have misplaced the date of the assignment. Oh, that will be considered late. You can turn it into me tomorrow for half credit. And Gabby just has a
half credit.
That is fine. That is by per syllabi standards, of course, Professor Selena. Understood. As Professor Selena walks away, you can see like Gabby's like whole like face trying not to crumble.
Oh.
Gabby, it's just one assignment. It's also it's beginning of the semester. It's just an assignment.
You'll be fine. Do you know how many classes we missed last semester and we still passed?
Well, Palladium did give you like a lot of leeway on those missed assignments, so.
I didn't have any missed assignments. I did them in a long time, even when I was on tour with my mom.
Gabby, it's fine.
I never missed anything.
It's fine. You have so much more of the semester to get through. It's just one assignment.
Also, like,
just one assignment.
You're being cool now. Like, cool kids miss assignments every so often.
Yeah, welcome to the club. And I hold up my hand for a high five.
Roll to convince someone with disadvantage.
Oh.
Gayle keeps her hands in her desk.
We're bad influences.
Oh, I mean, even with it. Oh no, that's a straight up 6. I was gonna be like, oh no, that's a straight up 6. Damn, I rolled. Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Rip.
Oh no! No!
Come on, Gabby, put her there. Welcome to. Hey, at least you did not miss the number of assignments that I missed last semester, so I'd say you're pretty good.
Gabby is like, just hold on, and you see her turning back to her schedule, looking at past things as if like trying to figure out how in the world she could have potentially even missed this, and she is like muttering under her breath. Go ahead and anyone make a be vigilant roll.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll be vigilant.
Anyone who wants to.
God damn it!
No, I fucking won't. That's a 5.
That's a 6. Unless
I have never been vigilant once in my life.
No, I'm not vigilant.
Never
Don't
when
worry
it
about this.
counts.
Come on, Gayle.
12.
Thank fucking God.
Professor Selena like wraps everyone's attention back to the front of the class as she is reviewing the tree of life balance of positive negative energy for everyone, enrapturing pretty much everyone because she will glare daggers at you if you don't. But Gayle having enough leeway with definitely passing most of these classes with flying colors and minimal attempts. You hear Gabby muttering. It's like, if I just had a little bit of help, if Anna actually helped out with a couple of these things, this would have been half as bad.
Anna.
As you remember, she has an older sister named Anna who
there's another one
around. She really hasn't been around. She has barely been mentioned. She's been off doing something that no one within the royal family has seemed to have mentioned.
Is Anna a specialist? Is Anna the specialist? Like, because didn't she have like short blonde hair or something?
Gayle quick
Roll
texts the other two
mental.
girls like, who's Anna?
I'm pretty
Because
sure.
Gabby's muttering about her.
God damn it! That's a fucking. You know what? I'm taking that advantage. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you.
Take that advantage. Get that shit.
Finally, okay, that's a 10. Jesus Christ.
You, upon hearing her say Anna, because you always heard her not be called Anna per se, you've been having her be called by her full name. Hold on. I don't want to fuck up her actual full name.
Her full name.
Yeah, because it's not Anna. Hold on. Annalise. Her whole name is Annalise, but her saying Anna for a second reminds you that she has an older sister.
Yeah.
Who doesn't seem to help out Aunt Bloom with any of the things. But you also remember that there was an Anna, that short blonde one that you thought was familiar the other day at Red Fountain. That you're like, you're pretty sure that's her.
Oh shit!
She's at Red Fountain, not helping out her sister with like any of her royal duties. She's just at Red Fountain.
She's a
I mean,
specialist?
Ventus isn't either, but she is training to be a specialist, and she is in her second year, and Ventus is in his third.
No, because Lily, I'm gonna probably say like Lily, because Anna's with Nina's team. Correct? Yeah, so she has seen Anna.
Met her and seen her.
And we worked out together.
She like, spotted you when you're lifting, you know, like
literally.
But she is never mentioned, and she looks rather different. Like she didn't hang out with you guys too much.
No,
and I mean, like she doesn't look like anyone crazy. Like she was just going by Anna, not her whole name, Annalise, Princess of Andros.
You mean?
She wasn't going by that name at all. Erechlion. Erechlion, not Andros. Sorry. I'm staring at the Princess of Andros and just getting a little like starstruck a little bit.
Oh, swoon.
But she's never gone around spying her tile. And you remember a little vague story about how when Aunt Bloom first met Uncle Sky, that he actually went by Brandon and swapped places for a while.
Yeah.
And hadn't told anyone their secret identity.
Oh.
And you're realizing all of this as you see Gabby like hunched over her computer, like looking at the blocks of like blocks upon blocks upon blocks of her schedule. Like you see very minimal open time except to sleep. And there's even a couple little reminders even within that time for things for her to do and remember to do.
Gabby is
hey Claire, I'm in this picture and I don't like it.
Gabby is so type A. Oh my god.
I feel very called out.
But Gabby is like half working on projects and half listening to Professor Selena as she goes throughout the lecture and bringing out a couple examples of things that you guys have mentioned within your little reflection papers and calling on students as you go. Is there anything that you guys are currently trying to do at this point in class?
Gayle is slowly sipping at her coffee.
That's it. I don't think Lily's really doing anything. She's too distracted by first wondering where the fuck is Tyrone and what the fuck is Robbie doing. And it's her brain is filled with boys, but not in a good way.
Brain full of boys.
No, stress.
Honestly, Romi's doodling Bertha schematics because now she's got a project again. And like doesn't have to start essentially from scratch. And so she's like, okay, now I can have fun again. And so her notebook, like she's got like a little like tablet notebook open and she's like just drawing little schematics, but it looks like she's furiously taking notes.
Love it. Roll mental to see how much work you get done on that.
Ooh. A lot of mental. Fuck me, I'm stupid. That's a 4.
It's the vodka and the red troll from last night, man.
You're trying to very secretly do this under the desk to pay attention, but you can't pay attention and do that. So truly, you get nothing done, and half of your notes on Big Bertha kind of sound like notes from the class, but it doesn't make sense altogether.
You look at it later, and I go, "Put a tree in the ignition. What does that mean?"
Can I do that? No.
Instead of aluminum, use the bark of a tree for blah, 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 blah.
Must calibrate to balance out light and dark. What?
The flux capacitor of light and dark!
I mean, balance is always an important thing. But class is winding to a close, and Gayle, you get a bit of a like nudge on like your table leg.
Yeah.
Hey, Gayle, you asked if I heard anything about that book, Musham.
Oh,
it's Hawthorne.
Hawthorne kind of like is
Hawthorne.
like takes the seat, but next to you for like a half second.
Yeah.
Hey,
So, did you manage to get in touch with your sister, Riri?
Yes. Well, I didn't so much as ask about the book, but I asked about Riri, and Riri is currently sleeping amongst a bag of Dawn's pastries in my room. So she's occupied for a while until she gets into a sugar coma. But she's here.
Okay. Alright. Who's next class anyways?
So
We have Professor
Palladiums?
Palladium within the next little while. You have a couple other just like
again.
reviews.
This is the Winx Club and our ongoing goal to never go to fucking Palladium class.
No, yeah.
Never.
We never will.
Gail spends her
I
first
think-
block nursing a hangover and then immediately fucks off the rest of the day.
Literally, Palladium is like,
Oh my God.
these
There's Palladium, and then there's also Myrta, who kind of teaches a little bit on like Winxology
we
and
could
like honing your winks.
could wait until lunch so then you could have the proper time to go and fuck around, or you could just go and fuck
Well,
around now.
Yeah, sorry. I've got to go now because if we go later, Riri might be in a food coma.
Oh, very true.
Nothing. So Gail will stand
You
up.
might
And say,
leave
all right.
if there's no more food.
Yeah, there's no more food. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Gotta make sure the snacks are taken care of.
All right, we should get this done sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Hey, Romi, Lily,
What?
do you two want to head with me to talk to Riri? She's only got so many snacks before she falls asleep.
I mean, I'm not getting anything from class today anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to try to actually be a decent student in Palladiums, but New Year, same bullshit, so
Yeah, New Year, same you.
yeah.
Hey,
Well,
Hawthorne.
We'll get it next time.
Yeah, we'll get it next time, and I'm probably not going to be paying attention either. My
Let's get moving.
brain's not working today.
Oh, jeez. Right. Everyone's coming. Okay. And Hawthorne looks a little bit sad at the fact that
what? We can stand outside the door, and you can like have
clean.
you
The room
can-
is clean. You can come in. That's okay.
you guys
Gail
can
rolls
hash
her
out-
fucking eyes.
You
You
guys
said it was. Yeah. Okay. I'll be there.
Yeah. Sure. You know the way. I'll meet you there. As
Gail knows the
Hawthorne
way,
gathering
huh?
his stuff scuttles away.
We're literally just there, like,
blushing from like ear to ear.
How do you not?
Yeah, but he purposefully mentioned that Gail knows the way.
Interesting.
Put it on, McDuff. Go ahead.
I'm going to strangle you.
Promise?
I like to see you try with those hands.
Okay.
Now that hand strength, sister.
Gail's
Lily, who's
walks
been
even
to the gym
faster.
5 times, is like, yeah, fuck you. I'm stronger than you now.
Technically, she is, but statistic-wise, she has a +1 to physical. So eat it.
Eat shit. Fucking-
Jeez.
We're feeling
Ouch, ouch,
spicy today.
All right. So everyone is going to Hawthorne's room.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
gotta
sure.
we gotta know how to
Yeah.
stop this stupid snake.
Oh, yeah.
We're ditching
Gail-
class. Gail
way
shoots a
up the
text to Iris. Take good notes.
Please.
Please, for all of us.
Iris sends a quick text back. I'll let Dawn know I'm off to go see.
A sheedy. Okay.
Yay. Good.
Oh, we can also ask Gabby, like, hey, can you ask Palladium if it's okay to just record the class for us? You know, because that's a passive thing. I don't want you to like spell out like extra sets of notes for us. Just if you can do
Convince someone.
that. Oh,
You wouldn't watch the lectures anyways.
no, but it's nice to have it there. Actually, all right, 11.
Oh, shit.
I use
Oh.
an advantage from Nicole. Stupid.
Love it. Gabby sends a quick text back. I will do it this time, but you have to attend class and then she starts going on a tirade about how important it is to attend class.
I text her and I'm like, have you ever talked to Ivan since the Christmas party? Question mark. Eyeball emoji. Eyeball emoji.
It's nothing to do with class right now. Why are you bringing that up?
Oh, because it's just so
No.
uncharacteristic of you, Gabby, to miss an assignment. I don't know, perchance if it was about
No.
boys.
Of course not. There was nothing to do with boys. I've just been so busy and swamped, and it would be wonderful if I had help. But
busy with going hanging out with Ivan, or just thinking about him, maybe. Oh, Nicole redeemed truther on Gabby.
Give us the truth.
Like, are you hanging out with him? Is it Ivan? Like, what is going on here?
Listen, I'm telling you this once and once only. Do not tell the others, but there is no way in all of Magic's that I'm ever going to get together with Ivan, because he is a partier. He is a drinker. He does not care about classes. There is no redeemable quality within that could be possibly good for the throne. So there's no way that I should even consider dating him, even if he's
Isn't he like really cute though?
Good back.
This is all through text, by the way. So like,
This is all
You tell us
We've got
this
the group
shit.
chat.
recorded it between you and Lily and Gabby. This is all recorded. You can read this at any time, and she'll literally
absolutely.
Yeah.
but Gabby's like, even if he has a wonderfully chiseled back, it doesn't mean he is distracting me. I've just been so busy with everything for Heraklion, for different events, for going with my mom, and she lists all the things that she's just having to do today. And it is a list that you have not even had to do within a span of a week as your princess duties for Andros. And you just kind of see that, and you're like, that is way too much for one person to do.
I tell
in her first year.
I tell her, that is way too much. You should take a breather and go on a coffee date with Ivan.
One, mind your own business. Two, it would be so much better if I just had help, and then all these things would just get done quicker. But unfortunately, I can't ask you to help me. That's something that has to be done from the royals of Heraklion.
So your family. Got it. Okay.
Essentially. So again, 2, 3, no to number 1. Even more so, I have no time.
But you admit that he's cute, though.
Like you would.
Lily, class is starting. Either I record this session for you or I don't.
Okay, yes, please record it. Please record it. Thank you. Heart emoji.
Gabby's hearts the heart emoji as you guys arrive at Hathor's room.
Okay.
There is a very wonderful scent of brewing tea, a slight tinge of like sugar cookies as you open the door, and Hathor is like just fluffing pillows on the couch, and like turns and like puts his hands behind his back as if he was not just cleaning up the antechamber
have
of the room.
roommates? I forgot.
It's the boys. The boys' dorm.
Yes,
Yes,
I live
it's
with
all the
all
boys.
of the first years, and Christian.
I'm
'cause
glad that
originally
their
him.
dorm doesn't smell bad.
Yeah, no.
Why would it
Cleaning.
smell
There's
bad?
probably a cleaning charm going off here. We just don't know.
Oh no. I
Gayle
clean
the boys.
because there's also Peter who
Look,
has
Romi,
his-
how do you think our room doesn't smell like motor oil 24/7?
Motor oil smells good.
We have magic.
motor
also-
oil does not smell good to everyone.
Also, because you installed a fucking big ass ventilation hood in our room. I don't know how that got past the TA or the RA, but you know.
I mean, would they rather have a ventilation hood or multiple fires at a time?
Anyways.
Yeah, we had to explain it to her like a few times, but like she got it.
Anyways, so about
I
that
don't think she
book.
did.
About
Yes,
Riri.
Hathor goes over to his room, opening the door, and grabs this, like, what you see is the largest bag that Donalda's Bakery has to offer out and into the midst of the room. And he plucks a very half-eating Riri. Like, Riri is currently consuming, like, this pumpkin bread as they are, like, being lifted out of the bag. Like,
I mean, that's how I get pumpkin bread.
oh!
Riri!
Riri
Hey,
wasn't
Riri.
doing anything. Riri wasn't eating the snacks that was meant for the book club later.
Wait,
Riri.
Riri, were you eating all those snacks?
No. As like
You know-
crumbs fall from her claws that's still clutching the pumpkin bread.
I think I might believe you, but I need a favor.
Riri could help potentially.
We need your wisdom. You're the all-powerful, all-knowing Riri.
Because there's
Bread is
these
gone.
snakes that are going around, and they're injecting people with venom that makes them jealous.
Riri, I need you to focus.
And we're wondering, Riri, our favorite Riri, if you know any stories that might sort of like coincide with that. Pretty please?
Mm.
We can make sure you get more snacks.
Gayle has an in for Dawn's Bakery. She has an in.
Gayle's like super cool with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also
Riri is like glancing at Hawthorne. Riri could have snacks.
Gayle looks at Hawthorne, like lightly nods.
Yes, Riri, you could have snacks. More than what is in that bag at the moment. Okay. Okay. She pulls out this like massive chocolate chip cookie and like continues to like nibble on it. Sneaks from that one storybook. Yeah, there was one. There was one.
Excellent.
Yeah, Riri remembers. Okay. Let me see if I remember everything. I might miss a thing or two, but let me try. Okay. Chocolate is good. But it's I think it was something called the Serpent's Kiss. So, and it had this really massive snake drawn in there, so it was really scary. But
Ooh,
of course,
wow.
me being the wonderful bird cat that I am, have no fear of snakes. Snakes have nothing on Riri.
Riri, you're so brave.
Tell us about this super
Riri.
scary snake.
Riri pops out her
Yes,
chest.
apparently.
In a village nestled between hills and forests, there lived a healer. Known for their gentle and deep knowledge of magic, the healer was revealed by all. But more than their skill with plants and potions, it was the healer's symbol that set them apart. A sleek silver snake coiled around the staff, its eyes shimmering like inset emeralds. The snake, a gift from the Tree of Life, was the healer's guiding companion. Its presence marked their home and their craft. The villagers came to the healer for cures, for wisdom, and for peace. The snake held an innate ability to sense unease in others, bringing about unique cures with just a lick of their tongue. The healer had never once questioned its place by their side. But one night, as the healer worked late stirring a healing brew by candlelight, a whisper came to them like the rustling of dry leaves. Why do you trust it? The healer froze. The voice was not the wind. It was unmistakably human, though it seemed to come from the very walls of the room. You should be afraid of it. The snake is poisonous. It will betray you. It has no place with you. A healer who holds the lives of those around you in your hands. The healer looked around but saw no one. The voice, cold and insistent, continued. Look at the snake. Truly, its venom is not for healing. It is for death. It only waits for you to slip, to falter. Then it will strike. As Riri picks for another cookie from the little bag, goes yes. The healer's heart raced, but they always trusted the snake. Had always felt his guidance, its cool, calm presence. But doubt began to creep in, like a disease. What if the voice was right? What if the snake carried a hidden danger? The voice grew louder, relentless. The snake will bring nothing but destruction. Choose something wiser, something safer. In that moment of uncertainty, the healer looked up the window. There, perched on a branch, was an owl. I think a bird cat would have been actually a lot better. We are very wise, and we can be...
Riri?
Sorry, but we are. You can be very easily bribed. No.
But yes, I'll continuing with the owl. Yes.
Fine. Okay, fine. There perched on a branch was an owl, a creature known for wisdom and clarity. The eyes gleamed with the same knowledge the healer had always sought. It was a symbol of foresight, of the mind, of higher understanding. This is what the healer needed. Whatever. Without thinking, the healer made the decision. They grabbed the staff and with a single movement cast the snake into the tree line. The snake hissed, its green eyes narrowing with a cold, resentful gaze as the healer turned their back, placing the owl onto the staff. Instead, you are not what these people need. A snake has no place in the house of healing, the healer spat. The snake stood in the reach of the oncoming shadows, waiting for the healer to turn around, to set their staff before them as if from its hatching days. But the healer disappeared into their home and closed the door. They had been abandoned.
Oh.
It slithered away into the shadows, feeling its power wane with every passing second, churning, forming, the powers that had once been a tool for healing twisting inside of itself. For the first time in its long, slithering life, it felt betrayed, discarded for something more beautiful, more accepting, more wise. The snake, in its anger, felt a sharp, violent change within itself. Its bite was no longer meant to heal. It had turned into something far darker. A force so potent, so consuming, that it could change the course of lives. Days passed, and the healer went about their healing work, now using the owl's feathers to guide their patients. The owl's wisdom seemed to guide the healer's hand in ways they had never known before. But one evening, when the healer attended to a young woman, frail, with bones and hands that ached, something strange happened. As the healer prepared a tonic, their deft fingers making quick work, using a feather from the owl, the young woman seemed uneasy. Her eyes darted towards the window where the snake had once coiled. She shifted, her fingers twitching, and the healer thought she saw a glimmer of something like desire and hate flash across the young woman's face as she stared at the healer's hands. But it was so fleeting, the healer dismissed it.
Oh.
What wonderful hands you have. You must have been born with such gift, the young woman said, drinking from her cup. Much like my friends, they're also gifted. The girl had come from them for treatments for her aching bones, speaking of the pains it took for years. She had never spoken about it before. Wondering how best to approach it now, the healer turned to the owl. The owl bowed their head, and the healer along with them. It is a gift I've cultivated. My hands are practiced with time. Time is our greatest asset. I see. The young woman wrapped her fingers around the cup, her eyes staring into its depths. The healer wondered if she truly did, or if there were no healer. But they were no healer of the heart. As the healer gathered their herbs, the snake, hidden in the tall grass outside, watched with hate-filled eyes. It had been waiting, watching, until the moment was right. The next day, the woman returned to the healer's hut. Trembling, her face was pale, her eyes bloodshot. There was something more unsettling. She clutched her chest as though the weight of something heavy pressed on her. Healer, she whispered, her voice trembling. I feel strange. I keep thinking of what I don't. I feel so close to snapping, to grabbing hold of my friends and screaming. I'm losing myself. She gasped, her words twisting into something darker, something full of resentment. What about me? Why am I always overlooked? Why must others want something I crave and beg for each night? The healer stepped closer, alarmed. Miss, what's wrong? What's happening to you? For the girl's eyes were filled with a jealousy so intense, so pure, that it was a shadow darkening her very soul, flashing green. Mist seemed to bleed out of her, suffusing the air around them like a poison, and just as the healer reached to touch her arm, the woman screamed, swiping at her own skin. The healer gasped. A wound had opened right over her heart, 2 punctures, almost invisible but unmistakable. A snake's bite. It wasn't just a wound, it was a curse. The healer grabbed their staff, the owl flying to its perch. If the healer did not act, the young woman would be wholly consumed. A burst of white healing magic flew from the staff, hitting the young woman square in her chest. It flowed over her and dissipated. The young woman laughed, something slithering out of the shadows behind her. Their longtime friend, the silver snake, coiled at her feet. You must sever its heads, came a soft voice, pure and sweet. The healer glanced around, but seeing no one but their owl. The healer raised their staff again. They had no blade, but even if they did, they didn't have the heart to kill the creature who had been their companion. The hesitation had been their undoing. The healer's own companion reared up behind the young woman. It wrenched open its jaws, the mist swirling faster around it. It could swallow the girl whole in one bite. You tossed me away like nothing after everything I gave you, hissed a cold voice, as if it was the healer snake speaking. But it couldn't be. You will learn my ire. I will make you regret. Something puckered at the snake's neck, and in fear the healer sent out another blast of magic. From the mist, 2 snake heads snapped at him. The owl screeched, flaring its claws at the creature. The young woman was collapsed, the air thick with that mist. The 2 snakes' heads became 3, then 4. It grew as tall as the building around them. Their hair hair is so pretty. How can they be smarter than me? Why is it always me and not them? Questions leaked in the mist. Hatred curled in the healer's gut. Jealous hatred that curled in the healer's gut. Oh, God, I need more sugar. The mist spread and thickened, taking over the healer's cabin. The last words the healer heard, "I will make you regret," echoed throughout the opening. The healer, horrified by what they had done, understood at last. The snake was a curse. Poison that could spread and grow, and now it was no longer just an ancient spirit of healing. It was a creature of negativity. With the owl's wisdom now in their hands, the healer knew what they had to do. The healer took the owl's feathers, but this time they would use its wisdom to undo the harm done, to face the snake and its jealousy head-on, and to reclaim the balance once lost. But the serpent, with its new heads and venomous heart, was not ready to give up so easily, and so the battle between wisdom and jealousy had only just begun.
Oh, shit. Hey, Gayle, can you call up your witch boys and ask them to ask where the fuck did Seffi get this snake? Because
What about Seffi?
Seffi, I told you, Seffi has this snake, has a new snake that is advertised with his new fashion line on Winxtagram. I told you this yesterday. Well, then again, we were kind of half drunk, so
wait,
probably
you're
don't.
right. Yeah, she mentioned this before we drank, actually.
Yeah. So, Gayle,
Sorry, I didn't want to remember it.
Okay, well, yes, I don't blame you. But as I said, Gayle, can you talk to your witch boys to have them figure out where the fuck the snake came from so we can?
All right.
It has to be this snake.
Gayle shoots a quick text to Merlin with the summary of that story. Fucking Sparks notes that bitch. A, B, C, snake.
So does it say anything about reversing the curse other than making the person talk to the other person or talking it out? There was nothing about removing the curse because killing the snake makes it a Hydra. And no good. So killing the snake is no good.
Well, it doesn't say it's no good, it just said it's hard. Oh, sorry.
Roll what?
If you roll a mental, if you succeed, I will remind you of something.
Okay. 5. Damn it. Mental is not my strong suit.
Hey.
Riri is currently head in bag of treats. The treats have run dry.
Yeah.
10.
Can I roll I want to text Seffi, but I'm gonna roll a convince someone.
Ooh.
Because I don't think he would respond to me, quite frankly.
Gayle rolled a 10.
Would love to see that. What is Gayle trying to do with the 10 first off?
Whatever you said to remind us of.
Okay. In regards to trying to figure out anything more about the creature and how to kill it, you do know that you can reverse some of the effects of the creature if you calm down that main emotion of whatever is currently happening. As for trying to kill the creature, you remember something within the story. What was it? Hold on. Let me find it. You remember Riri saying, "You must sever heads," came a soft voice, sweet and pure. The healer glanced around, seeing no one but their owl.
No, but chopping off the heads turned the snake into a Hydra, so...
But
would it be Hydra rules?
The snake had never been cut.
The snake wasn't cut.
Oh, they were smashed.
The snake had never been cut.
Yes.
So somehow it had grown heads without ever being cut.
Ooh.
So I feel iffy about killing it though, because I feel like if we kill it, then it'll just multiply.
No. We need it to eat itself. We need it to be so consumed by jealousy itself that it loses its passion. It loses its fight. It needs to Ouroboros. It needs to cycle in on itself.
Or we find the person that made the snake upset, because technically the snake didn't do fucking shit. So the snake's original owner got told by some random scary person to be like, "Hey, ditch the snake," and the person did. So the owner needs to apologize to the snake, and then the snake will feel better.
No. The owl is the root of the jealousy. It's the owl. We have to kill an owl. We need Brenda.
Brenda.
I also rolled a 9 to text Seffi. all I do is hey.
Are you fucking what?
Is it really an owl? Is it really a bird?
Wow.
Was it?
What are you texting? What are you texting?
I'm texting Seffi just the word hey. That's it.
Okay, hang on. Wait, do we really think that it's actually a bird that is the the root of all evil here, and not the snake?
Because the snake was just doing its thing, and the only reason the snake got jealous and like had that feeling, had that magic, is because the owl fucked it over.
It
So
wasn't.
that's
But
the
was it
owl
the
who
owl?
was sitting there like, oh my gosh, look at this dude. Like, he's not right for you. Like, it was the owl who made that claim to take over. So the owl was jealous of the snake.
Also,
Who is an owl?
so
Who's an owl? No.
Brenda has birds.
We need to talk to Mushim.
Mushim.
I don't know what her iconography is like, but
Well, she's the sister of Hathor, so something similar, right?
something similar. Because it could be she's involved in this somehow. She knows what's going on. Let's talk in character. Rami's not smart enough to have this idea. Fuck. The problem
Romi, do you have any crazy ideas that may be too smart for you to have?
Romi has conspiracies, and this is a fucking conspiracy. So spew it out.
Because Seffi's not smart enough to do this.
No.
Seffi is very good at many things, and he is the witch of jealousy. It makes sense to set him up. This is a red herring. This is setting him up for failure, essentially, because he is finally getting everything he wants. He's got this cool new snake thing or whatever, but somebody is doing it to fuck him over, to make this story happen, to put us in a situation where we read this story and that we intervene somehow. Somebody's out for Seffi.
I mean,
Maybe
I get it, but
Seffi did something stupid again, which is very possible, but I don't think he's the mastermind behind this because he wouldn't care. His plan to, get some kind of stake into Winxtagram was through me, which is stupid because my mom wouldn't give me anything, any sort of insider secrets to Winxtagram.
There is the major possibility, right, that he's being used.
He's being used.
The thing is, does he know he's being used or not?
yeah, because if he's in cahoots, though, he could always be in cahoots. He doesn't have to be stupid and oblivious. He could be.
He could be an underling.
Yeah.
You know?
So
And that this would be the bargaining chip for him.
Wait, does that mean I have to tell? Do I have to tell Ravi that it's actually maybe not a snake, but it's actually a bird instead? Are we confirming that we think that this is a bird and not a snake?
We need to find an owl.
I really can't be sure.
If the snake is here, then the owl is here somewhere too.
Okay.
Gayle, what has Merlin said?
Did Merlin say anything at all?
Did Merlin actually text you back?
Yeah.
Did he?
Did he?
Did he?
Hey,
Yo, God. Yo, God.
Are you there,
Well,
God?
currently,
It's
up
me,
until this
Rami.
point, your phone had been turned off,
Oh yeah, that's
and
right.
you never turned it back on.
You should
Oh, shit.
probably.
Gayle, when Gayle typed that message, it
Did
was on a
you,
black screen. Yeah, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, or did you open it? And I forget what happened at the end, but I remember distinctly that Merlin said he would help try and research, and I feel like you turned off your phone after that point. I think.
Yeah.
Please correct me if I'm
turn
wrong.
off your phone
Turning
and
your
went to
phone
bed.
back on?
Yeah,
I
Gayle
was like,
turned
please
her phone
correct me
back
if I'm
on.
wrong. Okay.
No, I don't. You're probably right. Gayle turned it off at some point.
But
It was a
okay,
powerful
the
moment.
snake though, it has
That's
to
a
be.
snake.
Should we
The snake's involved.
The snake is involved. Unless if we have the snake have come to terms with the fact that it just got framed for something it didn't do and
Snake needs to go back onto its
onto the staff.
I mean, we could always try and just make Cepheus jealous, see what that does.
How would we
Make
do
the
that?
Witch of Jealousy jealous?
Easily, we just upshow. We have someone upshow him at his own fashion thing.
What do you mean?
But he's really
Well,
good at that.
Yeah. Okay. So, I do know one. Actually, there's this person that owes me a bit of a favor. Do you know the legendary DJ 3 Wakes?
Wait, that legendary hit DJ 3 Wakes owes you something?
Gayle looks Lily right in the eyes and says, "Yeah, yes, she does."
Does Gayle fucking know? Does Gayle fucking know?
A freaking way
Look.
to talk to 3 weeks.
Did Gayle fucking know? I don't remember.
I mean, Gayle.
I think it was Romi that
really
went up on
deeply
stage and
suspects.
saw a phone, but like I
Gayle-
don't remember.
Gayle saw the phone that 3 Weeks using, and then checked Lily's room. Afterwards, saw the phone because you were gone with Tyrone. Also, she knew that you were bullshitting about going to study because she checked your notes and there was jack shit there, confirming her suspicions.
Yeah. Well, Lily is not going to admit this outright, so she's going to play dumb.
No.
In front
Gayle
of
just looks at Lily and
Yeah.
says, "Yeah, no. Legendary DJ 3 Weeks owes me a favor."
Wow.
And I think if we could get someone to upstage Cepheus at his own reveal by not wearing his line...
Well, so what would they wear if they're not wearing
Their regular
the
stuff?
They wear
line?
something of Dawn's. They wear something Dawn.
Dawn
I don't wanna bring Dawn.
creates
Dawn cannot be
avant-garde,
involved in this.
insane outfits.
Dawn makes amazing pieces. She should have the same fucking recognition
Dawn-
that Sephi does.
Dawn just got electrocuted last night. I don't want her to get
Get electrocuted every fourth day. It's fine.
She also got turned into a fucking swamp troll thing. Like, can we leave?
Okay,
But that was before she had us.
look,
She's got
also,
us now.
this won't work unless we have a designer.
Exactly.
Like,
We need legendary
You-
DJ 3 Weeks to make a statement.
we need a legendary DJ, like legendary DJ 3 Weeks,
Legendary
and-
DJ 3 Weeks.
and a fashion designer.
Okay. So why don't you go tell? Do you have just DM 3 Wakes' Instagram and tell her what the plan is, and then go talk to Dawn about this, and then we'll go from there.
Because you guys have like 2 to 3 days
Yeah, it's
to
on a
pull off this whole.
shenanigans.
Yeah, look, will this work? Maybe.
You're throwing a fucking fashion coup.
This is insane. How can we make?
Fashion is political. Let's fucking go.
Oh my god.
I'm here for this.
We're just
I
gonna
love this.
throw oil on all the people.
We're just sitting here like, would anyone like some tea?
Literally, we're all talking about this in his room.
Has Sephi texted me back?
I know you rolled a 9.
I
I'm
did.
considering.
I have my read receipts on. Did he at least open it?
I'll give you this. He says like, long time no text.
Yeah, I'm kind of going through some stuff. Heard you're doing a fashion show. Should be fun.
It will be.
What kind of designs are you doing?
Oh, all the things I talked to you about.
You talked to me about a closet pattern and Wingstagram.
Oh no, my dear. I dressed you in all sorts of clothing. Talked to you about millions of ideas I had for a designing line. Don't you remember? I'm very hurt by that.
Are you?
Not anymore, no. If you want to talk anything more about this, you can always come see me if you're so desperate to rekindle something.
Desperate motherfucker! I'm gonna light this man on fire.
He's like,
I mean, I'm desperate to know where all those thousands of followers you bought came from, but we really don't encourage that at Wingstagram HQ.
Bought all those bots. Yikes.
Oh, so now you like your mother and actually work for Wingstagram. That's so surprising. But again,
I don't
if you want
like
to talk to me in person, we can talk there. But I won't continue texting you over like this. Text me a time and a place if you want to meet up. I'm in downtown Magic's a lot preparing for my show. If you like, I can always get you a ticket.
It's not really my bag, but I do need to go to the part store down there. Meet up tonight.
Sounds like a date. And he sends a little kissy face.
Romi like puts her phone down and is like, "Father, I need to wash my hands."
Bathroom's right over there.
Scrub.
And as for any text from Merlin, turning back on your phone, you get a couple like dings, different notifications. You get some more stuff from Winxagram about whatever the fuck had been posted last night with you and Donaldo in the same picture. But you see a notification from Winxagram that much of the users had been blocked and or flagged for harassment. Blocked and reported for harassment. But you do see buried in there is a couple texts from Merlin about ideas for references for whatever snake you're talking about. Now, there's nothing that hits home on like a specific for the monster description that he sent. And he does text you, I realize that none of this is exactly close, but I'm trying to work on an angle. Nothing exactly talks about jealousy or those bites exactly that you're talking about. The closest I have is the devouring snake, but that's a creature that eats things whole. But those are only really found on that one planet where the foraging college is for magic weapons. But if there's any other information, perhaps I can narrow down my search further. Are you doing okay?
Random asked if they could redeem Dawn coming in from the "Hey, where'd you come from" thing.
Actually, perfect.
So
Romi is throwing her phone down after finding all of Steffi's like icky texts. There's a little knock on the door, and Dawn kind of like pokes her head in. Hi, I'm sorry to barge in. I just noticed that everyone else was pretty much gone, so it was kind of awkward. I didn't want to go back to the room by myself.
This is perfect. You came at just the right time. Hey, do you know legendary DJ 3 Wakes?
Go back to class and what?
Legendary DJ 3 Wakes. We listened to her mixtape recently. Do you remember
absolutely. I love her immensely. Her new light show is fantastic that she's been posting about. I want to see it in concert.
How would you like to design an outfit for her?
Stop right now. You're joking.
Lily is absolutely
Actually,
quiet.
please tell me you're joking. Please don't tell me you're joking. I don't want you to be joking. Oh my god. How? Why? Who? Tell me. And she like grabs your face and smushes your cheeks together.
We're gonna
we have a very strange plan.
we're gonna fuck over a shitty guy and save the world.
Dawn's like, yes.
The corrupt businessman movie.
Oh my god. Yes, it's just like that, Dawn, but we'll be having the fun this time and not.
And we're gonna save the rec center with our cool talent show.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's like, who's the businessman though in this sense? The
Sephi.
evil one. Oh, but he's so handsome. I hate that he's an asshole.
No, he's a jerk.
Yeah,
and,
don't we all?
Yeah.
Dawn, I'm assuming we caught Dawn up to speed with all the snake stuff because like everyone's been heavily involved in this.
The newer information from the book, you can tell her real quick, but she's been more or less aware.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to draw out the snake with our other fashion show?
But it's
Well,
at,
no,
Are we upstaging?
No.
upstaging
This is at his.
We're
upstaging
Sephi.
Sephi's show.
Okay.
Yeah, the goal
And
is
that
to
is to-
ruin his show by
so that the
upstaging
real
him.
source comes out. Because
Because-
snake.
If Cepheus, the Witch of Jealousy, gets jealous, that should probably help us point in the direction, using the power of the jealousy magic that he himself creates, of this true enemy.
Hey, so you need me to design an outfit for Legendary Head DJ 3 Weeks. Okay,
That would upstage anything that Cepheus makes.
okay. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. I can do that. I can do that.
You obviously
I
can.
do that. Yeah. Okay.
John, your fashion's really good.
Yeah, you gave Gayle a great outfit at the club, so whatever it was.
The one that I
Yeah, she looked really good.
Yeah.
change 3 times over. That one.
Yeah, it ended up pretty good. I saw the pictures on Winxagram. It looked great.
The original was nothing like that though.
Okay,
I mean,
well,
when I'm
what if we
working
make
on the
these-
bike, it's like
a lot of times I'll be working on something on my bike and then it's not what I pictured originally, but then you put copper in it and it's pretty
Yeah, well,
okay.
3 weeks is busy, so you probably only able to see her on the day. But
I mean, yeah, she's legendary DJ 3 weeks.
yeah, she's legendary DJ 3 weeks.
legendary
we
DJ
can-
3 weeks.
But I can get you her measurements.
How do you have her measurement?
How do you have
Well-
her measurements?
I'm gonna. I can ask.
Do
her.
you have her measurements?
You're gonna
But Gayle
slide into her
doesn't.
DMs and ask for her measurements.
Wait.
Yeah. I mean, she owes me a favor. Like I said,
Yeah, oh my god.
she'll answer me.
Okay, fine. Text her then. DM her. Just text her and see if she responds.
She sleeps until like 3 o'clock.
Okay, well then she'll read it eventually.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Don't worry about it. It'll
Random
all work out.
Random is asking Claire if they can summon Ravi here too.
What the fuck?
That's up to you, honestly. So, but
Okay.
Random did ask.
What the fuck?
Okay. There's
we
2 minutes
go to
tabs.
class?
Dawn, like, listening to all this, be like, well, actually, I think, this is gonna sound really weird and don't actually have it be super weird, but, I'm just gonna call Ravi real quick. Is that okay?
Ravi.
Okay. Well,
Your brother?
he said that he's gotten real close for 3 weeks. They have their number, and, they mentioned something about their measurements.
How does everybody know legendary DJ 3 weeks? Where have I been?
They met him at Cephas's,
Under your rock.
dressing room, for the alterations and all that stuff. Because, he's a model as well, and so they met these 3 weeks and got their number and may or may not be going on a date, and so that'd be really cute. I'm so sorry, Lily. I know that Robbie kind of hit on you, but,
Gayle fucking stares at Lily, by the way.
people, kind of don't always have time, so maybe it will actually
Just
work out
call
with
him.
Robbie. So I wouldn't
Don't just call him. just call him.
Gayle's fucking just like staring at Lily.
I'm avoiding eye contact.
Stop. That's so funny. God.
Dawn, are you okay? Hey, Ravi. So this is a very weird question, but what are legendary DJ 3 weeks' measurements?
Lily's
I'm
staring at her
sorry?
shoes.
Well, but perchance I might actually make them an outfit so that we can potentially upstage Cephas at his own fashion show for a certain reason because of that weird jealousy sneak thing that I kind of told you about the other day. So do you know? So you said you know her measurements. Yeah. And he is like, well, yeah. And you have her agreeing to do this to upstage her own client?
Gayle gives her a fucking thumbs up.
Yes.
Wait, she didn't respond. Did she?
owe someone a favor. Oh, well, yeah. She could also just get you her measurements herself, I'm sure. Robbie, I have to prepare. How am I supposed to prepare when I only barely have one fitting, like, probably before the show, before we do this whole thing, and we corner the fucker in his fucking place? There is a complete silence following this. Dawn. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't do that. That was honestly really cool. Okay. Fine. Robbie lists off 3 weeks as measurements for Dawn, and she like makes like a pen and paper and starts sketching them down.
What in the fuck?
It's like, I can't remember. I can't believe that you remember. And he's like, well, she has a very memorable persona, and she is very memorable to look at. But that's neither here nor there at the moment. Oh my god, yes, I know, she's so beautiful. You are also currently on speakerphone with Lily, Romi, Gayle, and Hathor. Who's that?
Hathor.
Who is there? Don't worry about it. Apparently nothing at the moment. That's okay. So anyways, we are all coming up with this plan. Would you want to be a part of the fashion show? I could make you an outfit. Dawn, I would be happy to wear whatever you design for me at any given time. Okay, sounds good. Okay, I will send you details. Anyone else need anything from Ravi at the moment? Oh, do you have more model friends that we can make a whole show out of?
Don,
Take a look into it.
I think this is enough right now.
I think if we're meaning to do it secret, well,
Dawn,
no, the problem is,
can you whip out 10 different outfits in 3 days? Is that
I
good
don't
for your?
have to. I already have them made.
if it's no, the problem. Wait, what?
What?
Sorry, Ravi. She has been making her own fashion line for years. Altering it, adding to it. There is probably over 30 or so outfits. A majority of them are my size and or equivalent for reasons. But she currently has one kind of stored in her closet. Have you not seen it? It is like a massive, like, part of it is a meth of feathers, part of it is meth of crystals. She was really excited about appliques for a portion.
Wait a second.
So, I mean, like, in a way, I kind of something already done, so I could just do a little bit of alterations here, a little bit of alterations there, and we could probably just do the whole upstage if you want.
Well, the goal is this:
We need to draw the snake out.
if we're trying to draw a magical snake that feeds off of jealousy out, and as Cepheus is a witch of jealousy, we need who is deeply connected to the snake, as he now has a snake that we believe is either subservient to or maybe the main cause of this. The jealousy overload would cause the snake to eat itself from the insides out.
So all I'm hearing is that having a whole fashion show to upstage them is exactly what we need to do.
Yes.
Yes.
Gayle looks side eyes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Gayle, you should make sure that DJ Three
following
Wakes will
the
be
whole plot
totally
of the
in
correct
on this.
Is she?
Well, I texted her. I already texted her. She said she's in.
You said that she was sleeping until 3 p.m. What do you mean?
She got up early. What are you talking about?
She's already messaged me this morning.
She's awake right now.
I didn't sound like legendary DJ 3 Weeks.
Wow, Robbie.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's genuinely really weird, right? That like legendary DJ 3 Weeks is up this early, but like,
yeah,
honestly, it's kind of nice. It must be good for them to actually get up and do something with their lives. Fuck you. I'm sorry.
Gayle woke up and chose violence. Violence.
Dawn is just like gasping, like holding her breath, be like, "You're very lucky that she can't hear you right now."
I'm so lucky legendary G Wakes can't hear me right now.
Yeah, totally. That's crazy.
Yeah, that you are so lucky.
So
yeah, honestly. Whew, jeez. Well.
So what's the plan now? Are we just going to just ditch fucking class for the rest of the week and plan? Or are we going to
only for 2 days?
Are we going to get more details on the snake? We need more info. Right?
I'm going to see Seffi tonight.
You what?
I'm going to do some recon and get more details and go undercover, essentially.
That's actually a good idea.
Isn't that going to be...
Gee, Gayle, say it like I don't have them. Okay? Yeah?
No. You're...
Wait, should we all go together? Or...
No. We need to...
I have an idea, please.
Yes,
what's up?
Yes,
what is
Dawn.
it? What is it, Dawn?
You need to take a hot date.
What?
Like the movie Making My Boyfriend Jealous? There is a scene where the girl gets her very hot friend to go on like a date with them or to go with them places and be seen by the other ex, and then the other person got so unbelievably jealous. So you need someone super hot to make make Cepheus jealous.
Robbie, we need Ventus. We need Ventus.
What do you mean about Ventus?
You
wouldn't say yes to that.
I give Robbie a shit-eating grin. I'm like, we need Ventus. Is he around?
Robbie's bright fucking red.
She's like, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't be down for that. It's not like he...
No. This involves saving the world.
Yes, this involves saving the world. I'm pretty sure Ventus would be about saving the world, because if we save the world, then we save the hoverbike races. So let's fucking go.
Roll to someone or anyone roll to convince someone collectively.
I'm rolling that shit right now.
Cool, thank you.
I have advantage. Holy shit.
Shit, that's an 11, baby!
Thank God I got a 5.
Oh, Romi, what did you roll?
I rolled an 11.
I'll fucking take it.
Well, should we just call Ventus and tell him the plan that he's in and he has no choice?
Yeah, like... Hold on a second.
I'm just gonna put you on hold for a second. 1 second.
And there's like this like fun little like dial tone that plays. But a short planning period later in which Dawn is now scrolling, like sketching out different outfit ideas for you to wear, Romi, to wear for your not actually a date, make him maybe jealous and get some information recon date. As Ventus and Ravi return to the phone.
So, what is this I hear about having to go on a date for recon?
No. So Ventus, if you've heard at all about what's going on, there's a magical snake going around biting people, infecting them with jealousy. Now, this snake, we believe, is tied to the snake that Cephasus, the fashion designer from a whatever the witch. Yeah. Now he's Rami's ex, and we need to make him as jealous as possible.
We didn't even really do anything.
Whatever.
Not X.
Shush. Not X. Yeah. To quote heavy quotation marks there.
Gotcha.
And we need to make him as jealous as possible
Done.
in the next 3 days.
Done? Yes? He's in.
Sure.
He's in.
So, yeah, I'm just
Ventus, you don't.
No.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
He said yes.
on the
He said yes.
he said yes,
He
and
said
on the
yes.
plus side, you get to go on a date with Romi. So honestly,
All right then.
She like turns even redder. It's just like
All right, I'll pick you up later tonight then.
Good. Let's redirect the attention to Romi. Yeah, Romi. Romi, we gotta go figure out your outfit.
We can the whole entire line that I'm ready to. If you want to wear something early from that, it could be like a little sneak peek.
What is happening? Oh my god.
Yes.
you know what? You're right. If you get a sneak peek from this line, and then later it shows up at the line at the entire fashion show, he will fucking burn with jealousy.
Yes.
Runway, Romi!
Yes.
Romi, you can walk the runway! You can walk the runway!
No,
You can walk the runway!
that-
You can walk
that
the runway!
I'm
You can
much
walk
more
the runway!
comfortable on
You can
wheels.
walk the runway!
We'll have to figure out- we'll have to figure out
This
the plans
sounds like a
for this,
great
though.
idea. I've got to go and water my flowers.
Flowers.
Yeah.
More like
You're not a gardener?
I love Dawn so much. That's right, Dawn. Gayle does not garden.
You have any sort of plants on you, unless it is oregano, which does smell terrible. And you also owe me a bag of snacks.
Oregano.
Not the oregano.
Oregano.
Okay, I've had way more than oregano on me, and also
Mint.
herbs flower.
That one baker is very handsome, covered in flour.
Mm-hmm. Very muscly. Very nice. Very
Who?
I'm
Dawn.
going to
Donaldo.
go and see if Donaldo would go along with this.
He could be one of the potential wearers for these outfits.
Shit, he's hot.
He is hot.
Oh,
We
the
need-
hot
you need
baker!
more-
The hot
The
You need
baker.
more
hot
models.
baker! The guy! He is
You need
really
more models, don't you?
I love how
So-
Ventus and Ravi are just listening to a bunch of girls thirst over a really hot baker.
Ooh, he's hot.
Yeah, he's hot.
Yeah, no. Okay. Look, I've got to go and recruit more models.
Okay.
You've got to go start making Cephasus jealous. And Lily, I need you to find some. We need you to find some hot girls. If I can get some hot guys.
Hot girls. I mean, I know a couple hot girls.
Yeah, no, we just need to keep this an absolute secret from like anyone who will spread this on like to Cephasus.
So no
because
one-
that would be like
No one who can blab. Got it.
no blabbers.
No
No.
blabbers. Okay.
No blabbers.
No blabbers.
Mission
I look at Dawn.
Because none of you are
No
blabbers, right?
blabbers.
No blabbers, right? I hold up a
No.
pinky for pinky promise.
Blackberry promise.
No pinky. No blabbing. Otherwise, bad times will happen.
I
Bad
promise.
times. Bad
Uh,
news bears.
Ruby's like, I demand payment.
Gayle, that's on you, sister. And then I walk out of the room.
Wait, can we?
I'm
promise
going
with
to the
Fairy with
bakery.
Helen?
You know,
We'll
Gayle. Gayle puts pinky. I'm going to the bakery. I'll be back with treats. Pinky swear. Pinky.
Okay.
Good.
Maybe we'll stay.
Good work.
Fairies are
Papa,
good.
no, there are no more snacks here, Riri. You already ate them all. Fine.
Fairies me for real.
I think you're gonna have a sugar coma soon. Let go back to your perch. How about that? I'll carry you.
Go back to your perch.
As like Riri
What
like
kind
does a half little like
Catbird
swoop as a
is
catbird
Riri?
like goes into Hawthorne's crook of his arm and he like walks her back into his room. And snoring commences like almost immediately. I think she is going to stay here for a while, so you have a little bit of time to get her treats, but she's going to want those.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm heading to Donaldo's. I'm gonna head out. Does your window lead to the gardens? Okay.
I'm sorry, what
yeah.
were you talking about with gardening?
Sick. Gayle tosses her pocket rope out the window.
Pocket
Gayle, you have wings, you dumbass!
Sand.
There's literally magical sensors that can tell when you leave if you leave it by flying. How many times do I have to tell you this?
Lily's not here. She shouldn't be frustrated listening at this. I'm walking away.
Gayle starts climbing down the wall.
Go get ready. I guess.
Dear Lord. Okay. Leading into tonight with the Ventus Romi makes a Jelly date. What is Gayle and what are Gayle and Lily doing exactly? What is saying to any of this?
I'm recruiting hot girls.
Yeah.
Question mark.
Uh-huh.
Also, I need to talk to Ravi. So
Yes.
those are my main objectives.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I just want to make
Gayle-
sure everything has objectives.
Yeah, Gayle texts 3 Wakes. Hey, I need your help.
Okay. I'll read it when I am in a undisclosed location that is private.
Yeah, I know. That's why Gayle didn't actually text 3 Wakes.
Mm-hmm. Well, my
Yeah.
phone's on silent anyway, so me.
Yeah, no, you don't have.
It's a good time.
It's on, like, yeah.
It's a good time.
I mean, here's Gayle was being discreet just in case it wasn't.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Lovely.
Oh, nice.
Who wants to go first? It's
Gayle's
not
a
going to
good
be
friend
Romi.
with
Should we
with
just
a
go
really
down-
stupid plan.
Should we just go down the line just to make it easier? Gayle,
Sure.
Lily, then Rami?
Yeah, no.
Gayle, you've thrown a rope out the window. Where the
Yeah.
fuck are you going?
Gayle shimmies down and she's heading into Magic's because she's got to head over to the Donaldo's
Mm-hmm.
to get to get some baked goods, and B, to convince the hottest baker in town to be a model.
Delightful.
Because would people possibly be would some girls like thirst to actual hell and back if Donaldo for some reason walked the runway? Like I think
yes,
they would.
absolutely. They line up around the street to see him covered in flour. You're
I
fairly
think they
certain
absolutely fucking would.
They absolutely fucking would. Heading into Magic's, you get to Donaldo's in record time for the best system.
Nice. Oh
And
gosh.
Donaldo's is waning, is kind of like in the mid lunch type rush as you arrive. 90% of them are female.
Yeah, Gayle like puts on her apron, gets to the back of the store. Hey, Donaldo.
Oh my god, thank goodness here. These are the orders that we had to fill out. And he shoves like a good list of 20 as he like starts like putting a stack of like muffins into the oven. Like you can see sweat beating down like his forehead. You can see the edge of that little tattoo up on his arm because of his sleeves being a little pushed up. As you guys get right into throes of work as if you had never been there. Never been gone. I didn't think you were going to be here today.
Oh, class
Thank
got
God
canceled.
you're here. Oh, thank God. Somehow there's just been this huge rush since those posts have been going viral.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of girls off today.
I'm going to have to hire more people. There's no way I can do this all on my own.
Oof, jeez. Yeah,
I don't know, maybe another part-timer or something? I don't know. Here's the next order.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Here you are, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
He's right over there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
And she leaves a very nice tip in there, trying to wink at Donaldo, who only kind of like barely gets it and like waves.
Listen, if this is the justice that restaurant workers get with Donaldo just getting massive tips for being hot, go off, King. Get those tips.
Donaldo, I have a favor I need to ask of you, actually. Are you free, like, okay, wait, what day is the, thing? Friday night?
Friday night.
Are you free Friday night?
Technically, the bakery is open until like 6, 7 o'clock.
Oh, good, this is at, like, 9.
Sure. Here you go, ma'am. Thank you so much for the thank you so much for the tip. That is too kind of you. Sure. What do you need?
Gayle makes sure to, like, whisper this, like, stage whisper, like, so that he can hear it, and so can, like, all the girls in line. You may be modeling, for a new fashion line.
Donato stops working. What? I'm sorry?
Oh, we just need, a friend of mine needs an extra model. And, they needed a guy roughly your build. And so I said, that, you'd be free Friday nights because in the evening. Well, they've got the outfit already. So, like, as Gayle's projecting this to the room, letting them know that Donaldo's going to be at this fashion show.
Roll a luck check for me to see how much
Perfect.
they're actually paying attention to you.
Oh, yeah, no. Totally. 7?
The people closest to you,
Use all the advantages that Random and Nicole gave you, because there were 2 that they gave. So if you want to,
Oh, wait.
if you want to,
I've only used 1, you're right.
Use them.
Okay, it's a 9. I apologize. I've wasted.
It's
But,
okay. You saw an opportunity. There was a chance, and you took it.
There was
Nothing
a
wrong with
chance,
that.
genuinely.
Donaldo kind of like looks at you, and there are some girls like starting to whisper in the crowd, and it's like, a fashion show? What are you talking about, miss?
Don't worry. There's a new fashion. There's a fashion show going on Friday,
Yes.
and it's we need someone who's good with people, comfortable with themselves, to wear the outfit.
Roll to convince someone.
All right, perfect.
There are 3 advantages in total.
Oh, don't even need 11.
Ooh. Donaldo kind of lets out a sigh. I just have to wear an outfit and walk down an aisle. That's it?
Yeah, no, you just like walk. You wear an outfit, you walk down, you walk back. Super simple.
I mean, you've been doing so much for me. If you need help, then I'm more than willing to help out. Sure.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much for your purchase, ma'am. Have a great day. Well, where is this fashion show you were hypothetically talking about again?
Oh,
Oh, no, it's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Gayle gives the fucking deets.
Sure. Oh, well, thank you.
She doesn't say whose fashion show it is, just where it is and when it is.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much. You have a great day. And she gives a very nice tip into the jar again. There are some girls occasionally that give you a little, like, glares, Gayle, as you work. But nothing...
Don't worry, Gayle fucking, like, boys it up. Like, fucking boy modes a little bit. Just, like, put, like, fucking hair up in a hat, like...
You're like, is it a boy? Is it a girl? But you're not really
Yeah,
sure.
sort of just,
Gayle's
like...
wearing like a newspaper boy hat.
Yeah.
Little
No.
newspaper boy
She's wearing
hat.
the androgyny shield.
Yeah.
She's, like, androgyny shielding,
No.
just so, like, everyone's, like, on Donaldo.
Gayle has a fucking jumpsuit on. Like, let's go.
Oh, no. She's
I
just...
want Butch Gayle.
Yes.
Her cat,
Gayle.
Butch Gayle.
Gayle does
Yes.
not do butch.
No, but disguise-wise.
Disguise.
It's there. I want
Disguise.
androgyny Gayle. I want
Yes.
androgyny Gayle where you truly don't know if it's a man or woman. Like, what's that one guy from Spirited Away? Haku? I love
Oh,
Haku.
yeah.
But, like, truly. Could be boy or girl. Could be. I know boy, but could be.
Could be.
Just saying.
But yeah, no, that's sort of like the vibe Gayle's trying to give off, to sort of like not like steal the thunder, because she knows that like bigger tips are laid down when like people don't think she's a woman.
Since most of your clientele is women.
Mm-hmm.
You see that there is, you see when you do this, there's usually a spike in tips. And towards like the winding down of that lunch rush, Donaldo just kind of pulls you aside for a quick second. Listen, I am truly fine to help out, but
the goal is to screw over Cepheus, the Witch of Jealousy, by making him so jealous that he basically explodes and destroys his powers.
I was just gonna ask that my tattoo be covered up, but okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, details are good.
Fuck with Donaldo.
Fill me in a bit more later, I guess.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Just there's a magical snake going around biting people, making them super jealous.
And Cepheus is that warlock from
he's the warlock. He may be involved, or he's just a pawn in a greater game. But regardless, he's a piece on the board. And if we do it, the snake that he's recently acquired may be the snake of jealousy itself that will Ouroboros and eat itself alive due to the jealousy that we can put on him.
Right.
That's like the current working theory.
All right. We're on for a witch's familiar hunt.
Yeah.
Basically.
Sure. Yeah. Except if we like kill it like directly, it'll just like grow like 7 heads and kill us.
Oh.
Yeah, so we have to like exploit it with jealousy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's why we can't just like stab it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Gotcha. All right, well, I'm there. Do I have to have a fitting at any point, or do I just show up?
Yeah, no, you'll need to do a fitting. My friend Dawn's got the outfits that we're gonna be doing to upstage Cepheus with.
Donaldo, I need your measurements. Come on, come here. Let me wrap this tape around your chest.
Yeah, real quick.
Let me just do that really quick.
I don't actually. Oh gosh, Gayle, pat yourself down. I don't have my measuring tools. I don't have any measuring tools on me, so you'll probably have to stop. We'll probably have to stop by and give a measurement, like tonight or tomorrow. Probably, tonight. Seeing as how it's in like 3 days.
Oh fuck! Yeah, right.
Only it's Tuesday.
Yeah. After I close up shop, that's no problem. I can head over.
Perfect. Yeah. I'll help you get through the rest of this, and I gotta head back to school because class wasn't canceled. I just skipped.
Gayle.
Gayle rolls her eyes. Look, we're trying to save magic. I can skip.
Okay. No. I get it. You could have called me. I do appreciate you coming down here, but do you need a ride back, or is your warlock?
Gayle checks her phone.
Coming.
She texted Merlin like a while ago.
No, you didn't. Did you?
Oh, yeah, no.
Merlin messaged like, if there's any more details, I could narrow my search. Are you okay? And you never messaged. I, as Claire, did not hear anything back. As Claire, didn't hear anything.
You know what?
So if you did say anything, you can say it now, and that's fine.
If I messed up, that's cool. Like
that might have been me.
I thought
what did you message Merlin? What did you message Merlin?
Yeah, I thought you said something with the updated information from the story that we learned.
You did?
Yeah, okay. Gayle texted him the updated details about the snake so that he could help him narrow down his search.
Anything else?
But did you answer the "Are you okay" thing?
That's the main thing.
She didn't answer.
Okay. Anything else after that? No. Okay.
No. Just like the updated details.
Okay. Cool. But Donaldo is asking if Merlin, your wizard boyfriend, warlock boyfriend, is coming to get you, or if you need a ride. Because it's a weird time for the buses. If you want to go back to class on time for the last one of the day.
Honestly, I'd take the ride.
All right then.
Thanks.
Yeah. He takes off the apron and grabs the keys for his little Vespa delivery cart. Is there something you want to talk about at all? You don't have to. But
Merlin's just been very busy, and I don't want to deal with talking to him right now.
No, that's fair.
Yeah. Thanks for understanding.
No problem. He gets on the bike and you get on behind him. Do you find his back attractive at all? I just have to know. Is there still any sway between Donaldo and Gayle, or is he just being your brother right now? I want Gayle's inner thoughts right now. This is me redeeming Spill for Gayle.
Spill the beans.
Actually redeeming
Spill the beans.
That's an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
His
Gayle-
face may be a 4, but
Gayle
he's
is
fucking hot.
Yeah,
feeling Gayle's feeling very vulnerable right now, and
Yeah.
she's just. It's nice to have like someone who's there and present, and that she can, be with.
Yeah.
Who's got back muscles.
And who's able to respond to her texts in a timely manner.
in a timely manner.
Yeah.
Maybe she wants people to talk to her when the world's not ending.
Yeah.
Oh, Gayle.
mean, she
Donaldo
does-
gets you. Oh, yes. Continue.
Oh no! Maybe she just wants someone to like be around, like on the days.
Yeah. In a
Yeah,
good
and
time.
she feels kind of nice, just riding on the Vespa through Magic's back
And
to
not
class.
just being on a study date in a crusty, dusty, dark library where now she's actually out doing something.
Out in the
Yeah, she-
sun.
Out in the sun.
Oh, she does like the crusty dark library, but like,
But you always do that, though.
She does enjoy crusty, dusty stuff.
all right, yeah, that's for Gayle.
That is for Gayle. Well, Donaldo is taking you back to Alfea. I would like to move back to Lily.
Yes.
During this time.
Mm-hmm. I'm too distracted to really go to Palladiums, and also just gonna keep up the track record with we're just fucking skipping Palladium forever. Not forever, at least just for this week.
least
You
for
do
right
realize
now.
that Professor Selena was a supplementary class
Yeah.
to help.
Hey,
To help.
I got
It's
the
fine.
homework done. I
Yeah,
completed
we
it,
did our-
unlike Gabby.
Get
Ooh,
excited. We
damn.
did our homework. Now we're
Fucking
skipping class.
huge shade.
Yeah, I did my homework. Anyways,
Like some people.
I'm going to go to like a quieter section of Alfea. She doesn't, maybe her dorm if no one else is really in there. I'm assuming everyone else is in class.
Well, as you guys all disperse, Dawn is kind of like kicking her shoe a little bit. I mean, I guess I can go back to class. And she looks over at you, Lily.
Oh
A little bit. I mean, Gabby went on official business elsewhere. Iris went to go see a Sheeny.
Dawn, Would-
Yes?
would you like to come with me to go recruit some cute girls from Red Fountain?
Yeah. I would love to.
All right, let's go. Okay. We're going to fly there. Is that okay? Can you make it that far? Okay. All right, let's go. And we go out to the courtyard and then we fly over. And I'm like texting Ravi as we're going, like, we're going to Red Fountain. Recruiting.
Roll a physical.
Okay. Oh, 11. No, 10.
Beautiful. You fly there and get to the entrance. You're not winded. You're feeling good. Those extra sessions are really fucking helping. Dawn pops down just a little bit behind you, but she seems like she's doing good, and she's been following up on her athletics training.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was good. All right. Dawn detransforms, and she is like popping up on her feet a little bit, like, okay, so we're gonna go recruit the Red Fountain girls.
Yeah, well, let's just assume that they're not in class. Let me just text them real
I
quick.
have my tape measure ready.
Excellent! And we're walking in the courtyard as I'm texting the Red Fountain Girl group chat, and I'm like, hey, I'm on campus. Are any of you free right now? We have shenanigans and tomfoolery afoot.
Roll luck check.
Okay. 10! 5 out of 5, baby!
Well, let's go. You get a text back from Keegan,
Okay.
who, if you remember, is like the tall willow-ish looking one that was training Parker, and Parker was the one that got incepted by the
Yes.
spores.
Yes.
Yes. But Keegan messages back, yeah, we're just all on the training map right now.
Perfect.
Why are you here?
I also
Is
have
everything okay?
I have information because I'm assuming Nina updated everyone about the snake situation because I told her to.
Quite possibly.
So I say, update on the snake situation. We are going to be doing some recon and infiltration if you're so interested. Also, we're upstaging a really shitty guy. Do you want it?
Parker sent some kind of weird gif of like, whoo, like the rugby almost like, I'm ready. And Nina is like, I don't know what we're in for, but as long as I get to wear a sword, I'm here.
Anything is possible, girl. And then
A sword? Oh, okay.
yeah, okay. We're walking to the training mat. Come on.
I'm coming.
And I'm assuming
You
are all the
arrive
girls there?
at the training mat, and all of them are there. They have their various weapons on them. There are different targets, different dummies. You see Nina, she has like her long sword out, and it like she looks gorgeous.
Love
There's like a dummy that's like nearly hacked to pieces. Keegan is working on her shield work, blocking Parker's advances. Anna has a battle axe out.
Love.
And is like currently going to town on like different moving parts as she is like both like launching herself into the air and like throwing the axe itself. And Yuya is just like casually like ducking in and out of just like different parts of the room, shooting down like flying targets, flying discs with her bow and arrow.
Okay.
But you guys get walk into the space, and Nina kind of waves the girls to kind of like gather around. And they all kind of just walk, you're just like, you're looking so good. I love the muscles that are coming in. Your calves look great.
Oh.
As Nina kind of just like gives you a little like look down. It's like,
Thanks.
seriously,
God, really?
every day you are going to get better and better.
Oh, thanks.
You're gonna get so fucking ripped eventually if you just keep with it. If you want, I have some new protein powder that would really fucking help.
Remind me to grab that on my way out.
That was Parker, and Keegan's like,
Yep.
That's fine, Parker.
Yep.
It's okay.
Yep. But
Everyone has different body goals. I mean, yeah.
I need something. I need to expand my horizons on my red troll drink. So, listen, I'll need to add something extra.
All right, and Nina kind of leans on her sword. So, what's this about upstaging?
So, let me give you the rundown. And she gives the spark notes of the little story and like how it's the snake. And now there's another thing that could be like the reason for all these shenanigans. And now I'm getting to the point where now with John's lovely help and expertise in fashion, we're going to infiltrate Sephi's fashion line to draw out the snake and draw out the jealousy in order for the snake to go kaboom. But then we still need to figure out the source of origins as what made the snake do the thing. Because now we're starting to think that the snake isn't the main problem, but they are a tool being used. So we need to find the person using the tool. And we don't, as much as I want Sephi to be the bad guy, he's probably too stupid to really be the mastermind. So.
I mean, I never talked to the guy myself. It makes me a little happier that a pretty boy has nothing going on in the head.
I mean, he was being a dick to Romi, so there's that.
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah.
And I'm here to take your measurements.
Yep.
Oh, hell yes. You can go right ahead. As Parker kind of just like poses like a little T, and Dawn is like, thank you, ma'am. And she starts just like taking everyone's measurements.
Perfect.
Like, no problem.
I'm going to go dip real quick. And while Dawn is busy getting the measurements from all the girls, I'm going to go find Ravi because I need to just nail this in the head and just to confirm that he knows, otherwise it's going to drive me fucking insane. So I'm texting him. No, fuck it. I'm FaceTiming him right now as I'm walking out of the training mat like, listen.
Off of which phone, though?
The Lily phone.
Off of which phone, though?
The Lily phone.
You know.
Roll me a d6. Just a d6.
A 3.
Delightful.
Oh, no.
FaceTiming him.
Mm-hmm.
He answers. But he answers, and you can distinctly see from like collarbone up that there is no clothing.
Love it.
He is like fresh out of shower, hair like half tousled as he answers the phone.
Lily, what's going on?
We need to talk? Do you have a minute?
Okay. Sure.
Like in
I mean-
person, not through screen.
Yeah, no problem. But you might want to give me just 30 seconds, though. I'm not exactly wearing clothes.
Don't worry, I have to climb these stupid stairs anyway, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, I'll see you when you get here.
Okay.
He ends the call real quick, and the door is like you know how people leave the deadbolt open?
Mhm.
Yeah. So the door is open.
Okay. I walk in. No one else is in here though, right? Because I'm not going to have a full-on, like, secret DJ 3 Wakes conversation with him if there are other guys in here.
You see that the other opposite room is closed.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be a Leo in there, and it's Ravi, and he has just some sweatpants on, and he's still toweling off his hair a little bit. Oh,
Gray
you're quick.
sweatpants.
Gray sweatpants.
Just sweatpants. God damn
sweatpants.
it. God damn it. Excellent.
You rolled a 3.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Was it an even odd situation?
Yes, it was.
All
Yes,
right.
it was, ma'am.
All right. Cool. Lily is trying not to just blatantly stare and focus on the mission and focus on his stupid face right now.
Is there something I can help you with, Lily? Leo is not here right now. Do you want me to call him?
No. No.
No.
No one
As
else is here though, right?
No. He walks over to you, reaches almost behind you, like behind your arm, your shoulder, unlocks the deadbolt, and closes the door. He is very close at this moment. You can smell all of the body wash that he used, which is this very nice, woodsy scent, like warm wood.
Magic's helping.
And he locks the deadbolt at the top. I'm assuming this
shit.
is a closed. I'm assuming this is a closed door conversation. If you want to be out in the open, we can be.
Nope.
I don't want to make you uncomfortable.
Nope. That's okay. That's okay. Just gonna. She looks dead in his eyes and she pokes him in the clavicle area. How long have you known?
I've had my suspicions.
How long though?
Well, it was just I found suspicious how this very pretty girl, and he kind of takes a little coil of your hair and just tucks it over your shoulder, came out of Leo and Tyrone's room
You
when
figured it out for the first
Lily
time.
had been taking a nap. Now, Tyrone gave a very convincing story of how Leo had hired you, but Leo never did. So I got thinking. But then there was the red troll drink that you love to drink that 3 Wakes also chose over the other drink. There were your measurements, which granted, I was trying to see yours through your clothes, not to be a creep, of course, but just for concern. But then Dawn called me and told me about this wonderful new light magic you've been working on. And 3 Wakes had just been posting about the new light show she'd been working on for her show. Now, I don't think it really takes a sleuth, but 3 + 3 in a very
Equals
interesting
fish.
situation equals fish. So I just figured that you'd be hit legendary DJ 3 Wakes.
And I don't suppose your interactions with DJ 3 Wakes was just a test, just to see if someone else was behind the mask.
Fairly certain it was you.
God damn it!
And oh, did you think that you were clever?
I have been clever for the past 3 years, and I just happened to slip up this year.
Also considering the fact that this is also the first year that 3 Wakes has been only basically exclusively playing in Magic's rather than Andros, their home turf. Very interesting.
Who else? You're the only one who figured it out, right?
I mean, granted, if I figured it out, someone else might have. I didn't say anything, I promise, I swear.
Tyrone already knows, but
I mean, I
think
assumed you already
that's a
told
no-brainer.
him.
Yeah, he was.
I assume you told him.
That was an accident.
You didn't tell him. He found. No wonder he was so mad at you.
Listen, there's a
Lily.
Ravi. Listen,
Oh, really? And he leans in against the door, hand next to it.
Fucking-
You guys are very close.
fucking
You
Kabadon.
guys are very, very, very close. Coming down in a little bit. A little bit. Not entirely, but a little bit.
Just a little.
Just a
A
little.
little
Just a
bit.
little.
Lily looks at him and she says, there's a whole point to 3 Wakes' secrecy. And that's the whole point. No one was supposed to know.
So here's my proposal.
Okay.
You allow me to be your manager. You've been
Yes.
I could help out a little bit. I know a little bit about managing schedules. Now, granted, I know you might think that I might have a busy one of my own, but I've stepped back a little bit from modeling as of late, but I wouldn't mind being more involved again. I can help you out, coordinate schedules. I could even give you a ride to Andros so you can keep your cover a little bit better. Go off planet for other shows. Because I'm assuming Tyrone would say no.
Well, he would be
And has said
following.
no.
He would be following me anyways. He has no choice.
So, what do you think? I'll give you time. You can answer me later. But my proposition is a little bit of freedom. Actually will help. And a cute face to go along with it. Mine, of course.
Oh, I was
Yours is
thinking.
different.
I was thinking of mine actually.
Well, no, yours is hidden.
Mm.
Although I wouldn't mind pulling down the mask occasionally.
Oh.
In private.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Ravi, listen. This is a serious mission talk now. And she's trying to pull it together right now. Trying to hold down. This is serious. I like put my hand on his mouth. Shush! Serious talk right now.
Okay.
Okay. This is insane. Like, are we really just going to go into his fashion show with Dawn's new line into hopes of thinking that the snake will do something? This is
I mean,
risky.
So, Steph is the witch of jealousy. This is a risk, by all means. But if you need to draw out the beast, and you need to be certain, what better way than a whole big show? And if you did recruit Nina and the girls and more fairies from Alfea, you're going to have multiple allies on your side for whatever is going to happen. What could be safer at the same time? You are laying down your own trap. You are a genius.
Just a lot of moving parts. A lot of moving parts. And we still really haven't.
I'll accept whatever answer you have for me after we're done. You don't have to answer now. And I will help in whatever way that I can, as he kind of moves your hand off of his mouth and gives you a little kiss along the knuckles.
Oh my god.
What do you say, Lily?
What do I say?
Do you agree to give me an answer later?
Yeah, I will.
Excellent. Now, is Dawn here? Because I would love to see her. I would love to see her.
Yeah, she's actually getting the girls' measurements right now, and I think the girls are trying to see who can break the measuring tape with their bicep.
Let me guess. Parker was the one that started that.
Probably. Definitely.
I would bet good money on that. Not a better, but would. Did you need any other guys from Red Fountain? You've already convinced Ventus. You could probably convince a few more.
I mean, you're already in on it. Tyrone's MIA. Leo, fuck Leo.
Such a disappointment, but no. He does not have an eye for fashion.
No, he doesn't.
Nor for coordination.
No, he would just ruin it.
He knows how to handle a sword, and that's about it.
No, and he would be so mean to Dawn's fashion line too. So there's no point in that.
Then that is a definite no.
I mean, maybe Arnie.
Oh, that's right.
Just ask him.
Where is Arnie?
Maybe, but that's too close. You already figured it out. I don't want people to figure this out. If he
Which
finds
again is why you would have me.
Listen,
Again, you can think about it. Take as much time as you need.
Yes, I will think about it. And Random redeemed the truther for Lily. So okay. And something like the frustration of Ravi finding out so early in the game, and the fact that he was just like playing along with her just to like get a rise out of her, just irritates her to the point where she says, okay, listen, I'm having a hard time with relationships. Is that even called a relationship when like Tyrone is being a bitch right now, and then Arnie is just coming in here and he's so nice and he doesn't know that I'm 3 weeks. And then you walk in here, Robbie, like just flirting up a storm kind of out of left field, out of nowhere, because frankly, we haven't exactly hung out a lot as kids, and we only started hanging out in the first semester. So I'm not even sure if you're just still playing with me or something, with the fact that I'm this amazing DJ or whatever. So, and it's just a lot all at once. And I don't even know what's going on with me and Arnie, because it's like, I don't want him to know. But if he does want to like officially like go out with me, it's just a whole thing about the whole princess thing and secret DJ, and no one. I have a lot at stake right now. And God damn it, Robbie, you are cute, but this is throwing me off, man.
If I could assuage your fears or your concerns for just a second.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought you were interesting, but you always hid yourself. You always made yourself small behind your brother. I never thought I knew you. I never knew why. You even hid when we were older. I barely saw you. I know that me and Dawn weren't even around hanging out with majority of the kids once we got into our teenage years. And granted, that could be scheduling. Granted, that could have been other things. But when I finally saw you again, you were still hiding. I didn't know why. But then, when I saw you stumbling out of Tyrone's room, I saw this beautiful girl. I started to wonder that maybe there's something more than just the quiet girl who drinks red trolls and hides in her room, letting her idiot brother do whatever the fuck he does. And I just grew curious. And I wanted to know more about this beautiful girl with a passion for music and being creative. So you can blame me all you want and hate me all you like, but truly, you enraptured me so much that I couldn't not want to know more about you. So truly, I guess you are the person to blame for all of this. There it is. You're to blame. I can't take any fault for this.
I flick him on the forehead. Stop.
You're like a siren.
No.
You're like a siren.
I'm flicking him on the forehead. No. No. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
He grabs your hand and pulls you in. Now, regardless, I shouldn't say regardless. I will be here, regardless of whatever you choose with either of the other guys you have. I still think you're interesting. I still think that what you have to do is passionate. And I'm not going to let other people take that away from you either. So whether I am just the person that helps out as a manager, whether I am more, I'll leave that almost up to you. But I will tell you this. I like being the only one. So, if you do choose Arnie, that is up to you. And I'll still be here. If you choose me, then we can have our own little secret. But I won't make you choose. I won't hold you being 3 weeks over your head. And I won't tell anyone else that you are. But just know that I am your fan. And I'd like to know you more. Now, if we stay up here any longer, Dawn is going to have endless things to say. So, we should probably head back now.
Yeah, probably should.
I don't know what kind of movie she's going to test this to, but it's going to be a good one.
She's already shown me the wedding Pinterest boards. Look, let me tell you, it's insane.
I know. She showed me when she was making them. She started years ago.
Uh-huh.
But I also like how kind you are to my sister. Thank you. Truly.
Yeah.
She has not always had it easy.
Dawn is special. And not in like a snide kind of way. Like,
I know.
So, let's get back to Dawn then.
Maybe I'll see my sister another time. If I walk down with you alone, I think she might see things more.
Yeah, you also do need to put a shirt on.
Thought about it.
Hmm.
I thought that perchance my odds might be better if I didn't have one on.
Hmm.
Right? What do you think?
You are so charismatic. Hmm.
You were hiding it so well. You're gonna say chiseled, and I know it.
Wrong. She turns around.
Mhm. Oh, yes, right. If you'd like to know my measurements, I'll tell you since I know yours.
You can just text it to me, man.
There it is. All right. Try not to fall down the stairs.
Shut up, dude! Oh my god, you were. And she fumbles with the lock a little.
You just hear him laughing. He reaches around you, unlocks it, and opens it for you. Take care.
Mm-hmm. Don't let any snake bite you.
Oh, I'll try.
She goes and leaves.
Oh my gosh.
Claire sits back and writes, okay, so I'm gonna do this now, and then this now, and then, and then,
Oh my
Just
gosh.
adding more to your polycule. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh my
no,
God.
but it won't work because Robbie said one. There can only be one. So unless if I like
They have to fight to the death now.
Screw Ravi.
honestly,
Fucking
if I can somehow convince him into some whatever bullshit that could happen in the future.
Random, no!
Not the red.
That's a terrible nickname. Art. There's also art. It could just be art.
It could be art.
It could be
Artie, Ravi, Tyrone.
Draw.
Art. There's also tar. There's also tar. You have rap
Tar?
tar.
Tar is no, we can do art. We can do art. Team art for the
I
win.
think I prefer team art. I'm not gonna lie.
Team art for the win. We'll see though.
Art.
If Tyrone comes back from his stupid little not mission,
If
His
Tyrone
not
please
mission.
live so that we don't have to just beat R or Raw.
Ah, jeez.
We will see. We will see.
Hilarious.
Oh my goodness. Pausing that and going over to Romi. Now, I want up to you. I want to have a good chunk of time if you want to do the whole Vent Estate at this time.
I think that we need to give it some time.
Then I will just leave. I'll just go with this. What are you doing in the hours between going on your date? Are you getting ready?
First
Are you gonna
Romi
go work on
goes
Big
to the
Bertha?
garage. She needs to blow off some steam because that was a lot of thought. So she's working on her bike for a little bit and like trying to think about like how to style herself in a way that makes her look hot. And like she's sitting there and just keeps like tightening the same bolt over and over again as she's like thinking about it.
You hear a set of footsteps entering like the garage, but like pausing.
Robbie pauses and like slides away from Bertha for a second and looks over and goes,
I mean, the garage isn't closed right now, but it's not exactly open either.
Stepping out from the doorway is Ruby.
Oh.
hey, oh shit, no, Ruby, you can come in. What's up? Hey, hey.
Hey, I know that you talked about maybe working on bikes at one point. I didn't know if now was a good time or not.
No, shit, yeah, now's perfect. Pop a squat.
Cool. Thanks. She kind of just like sits down a little Chrissy crossies. So I heard your bike got bashed into a million pieces?
What was that?
Your Big Bertha got bashed?
Yeah,
That looks pretty good.
I kind of sacrificed her to save a friend, but she's doing better now. The friend and the bike.
That's good.
Yeah. Do you wanna check out some of the new stuff? I gotta take these copper bits out of here because they're just it's not my vibe, but like I might try them out. But you can play around with her as much as you want. And I hand over like a wrench. I go, can loosen that lug nut and see what's going on in there.
Sure. That's fine. As Ruby kind of like kneels down and like starts to like work alongside you throughout this bike. And after a while, Ruby kind of like moving the pieces like without even needing much prompting from you. So I would like to say I'm sorry. I don't know exactly. I know I said it before. But I'd also like to say thank you. Because you didn't exactly ice me out when I came here. Which I appreciate.
Hey, don't mention it again. Don't worry about it. We're cool. I don't let just anybody work on Bertha with me.
I heard that Red Fountain boy completely rebuilt her.
Robbie starts to kind of blush. She goes, Ventus is a special case.
Do you like him?
Why would you think that? I don't know. Who likes anybody really nowadays? It's really, just a strange concept. And besides, he's way out of my league anyways. It's not exactly like something that I could actually...
You shouldn't go for him.
Why not?
He's just... He doesn't seem open to it. He hasn't been for the last couple of years he's been here. I don't think that's exactly going to change.
I mean, Ruby, you don't have to tell me that.
So if I were you, I wouldn't go for it. I think you're only going to end up hurt. And
I turn to Ruby and I go, Ruby, the first boy that I had a crush on when I was 6 years ran away when I told him I liked him. And then in middle school, the girl that I liked essentially took the note that I wrote her and showed everybody in our class. Seffi only was interested in me because of what I could get him from my mom's company. I don't think that I'll be able to actually genuinely date anybody. I mean, my first real kiss was with a girl who's dating someone else. Just to get back at somebody. I'm not really expecting much. Can you tighten that lug nut?
Yeah.
I appreciate the concern, Ruby, but it's kind of a non-starter anyways.
You have a lot calmer head than I would have expected. I've also realized that there's a lot of different reactions than just getting pissed off and angry and wanting revenge. Which has just felt off and different as of late. But whatever you do, I hope that it isn't in anger or in vengeance. Because that, although it feels good in the moment, I don't think is going to do well for you over time. Anyways.
Glimpse the truth on her?
Go for it.
It's a dirty 12. Because I kind of give her a look. And I'm like,
I mean, I understand your passion isn't the same as it once was.
It's not the same. It's gone. Not passion, but the anger that fueled me. And so much of what was me was
Do you want it
that.
back?
If there is a way to get back a piece of me that is gone, wouldn't you say yes even if it was sadness? Wouldn't you say yes if it was anger? If some choice has been taken away from you, wouldn't you want that back regardless of what that was?
I put a hand on like
It's
her
not
knee.
normal to not have emotions there.
Yeah.
It feels hollow without them here.
It's fucked up, Ruby. And quite frankly, I'm pissed off for you. You should be fucking raging right now. Because someone took that from you. And you know what? We're going to get it back. Because there's this big old snake out there right now that we're going to fuck up. And we're going to figure out who's been reading this storybook and sending out these little creatures like the spore troll and the passion worms and all this shit that has been terrorizing us all year, Ruby. I don't know if you guys realized it first semester before the passion worms became a thing. But we here at Alfea, specifically myself and my friends, have been fucking dealing with this all year. We're going to get to the bottom of it, and we're going to make sure that Brenda has her weird birds again. That you are able to get fucking pissed again. Because you deserve a little bit of wrath.
Storybook?
Yeah, it's like there's... all of the things that have been terrorizing us come from these, like, weird little fables.
What does the book look like?
Girl, I don't know. But like a bird cat told us about it. Like,
We've been having to go to
Riri?
this bird cat to get all the information that we need.
Riri. Musham's familiar Riri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know Musham?
Ruby
wait,
went
yeah,
to Cloud Tower.
We went to Cloud Tower. Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot about that.
I see. If there's anything I can help with, I will. But I have to go. Thanks for letting me work on Bitwortha.
Hey, same time next week?
Sure. If you'll have me.
Always, dude. You're cool.
Thanks. So are you. And Ruby exits the garage.
I
can't believe
text
it.
Lily and Gayle immediately and go, okay, so I had just had a conversation with Ruby and we need to talk to Musham. We need to do something with Musham. Musham is involved. Musham's involved. Something is going on. Ruby got really cagey about it. Fuck.
All right. I will respond to that after we're done. When I'm back at Alfea, honestly, her brain is not working right now with the whole, yeah, she'll get to you in a timely manner of 3 to 4 business hours.
Yeah, you know.
Gayle, it's like, well, sure, she could be.
No, but like seriously, she is. She's fucking involved, Gayle.
Oh, okay, but like, if she was involved, that would mean she was involved in the destruction of her own planet.
I don't know what her
planet's
reasoning is,
done.
but why is it that all of these stories, that all of these monsters are coming from, we're getting information from Riri, who is her familiar, no matter how much time Riri spends with Hathor eating snacks. That girl is involved somehow.
And Musham does
And
have
you know
the
what I
book
think?
checked out.
We need her to be at this fashion show on Friday.
Well, how do you propose we do that?
Have her go with her brother? Aren't they friends?
Okay. I don't know much about siblings. Lily, back me up here.
It's me either. I don't have them.
Lily's not in this conversation. Well, she doesn't have her phone's on mute, her silence or whatever.
No, this is Gayle texting this.
Yeah.
But I don't know if this would be the whole, like, oh, fun, haha, sibling thing to go out on a Friday night to a random fashion show.
I mean, I don't know what Hawthorne does in his free time. I don't know what Moosham does in her free time.
I mean, fair
you
enough,
met
but,
Hawthorne?
like...
Tell them there's a book sale there or some shit.
I mean...
Proceeds go to Promethea? I don't know.
We could try, but...
What I'm saying is that we need to figure out how she's in. It's not an if anymore, it's how.
I'll look into it, okay? I don't...
And you ask that. Tap us in if you need help.
Look, I don't... I feel like I'm using Hawthorne right now, and it doesn't feel right.
Would you rather we include him? I mean, how would he react if we
Yes?
told him that we need to know how his sister, like what his sister's plans are? What's her deal?
Off table. Back in the Witch's Brew, it looks like Moosham was really close with Merlin because after Gayle kissed Merlin and Merlin ran away, Moosham was like, hey, if the guy tells you no, then listen to him or something. So
Yeah.
get Merlin in on it, and then
Could
maybe
use Merlin instead.
and then maybe Moosham can follow.
I'll look into it, okay? I'll see if anyone could convince her to come.
Cool. Thanks.
No problem. You ready for your date tonight?
Not a real date. But I'll be ready.
Hey, it is a real date, okay?
Gayle, we're going to get recon on a dude who's got a big old jealousy snake and like planting the seeds to make him as pissed off as possible. Ventus isn't doing this because it's me. Ventus is doing this, I don't know, for the greater good.
Look, I don't know much about Ventus, but I don't know if he would have agreed if it were me or Lily he was going on the date with.
You're just being nice, Gayle.
Gayle sends the fucking eye-rolling emoji.
I send a gif that's like, put those eyes back.
Put that thing where it came from, or so help me.
I'm allowed to have confidence in you, and Ventus is allowed to like you.
Romi puts her phone down, goes to the other end of the garage to like big baler thing or whatever, and just like opens the door and screams into it for a second. Closes it and then picks up her phone and goes,
Well, one of us is right here. I'll let you figure out who.
Okay, so it's me.
No, I was being you. You're always cryptic about shit. No, I'm right. Ventus doesn't actually want to date me, and the fact that he fixed Bertha and agreed to all this doesn't mean anything.
Lily finally
Okay.
opens up her phone and finally joins in on the group text, and she's like, wow, this is a lot to catch up on. Give me a second. ... 5 minutes later. Okay. Romi, Ventus said yes. We barely gave him an excuse, and he said yes, so therefore he must like you. And also, come on. You're a babe. You're a babe with your little, especially with like the hover bike outfit. Also, like with some of your jumpsuits, they're like, listen, you are a babe, okay? Listen. Also, you do, can you guys just like, you guys have to talk eventually. You two, uninterrupted, face to face about whatever this is going on here. She points out, she uses like the finger pointing emoji to like look like it's pointing at you two in the chat. Like, whatever this is going on, we're talking about this. So,
Look, Rami's got a date in like 20 minutes. Fucking stop it. She's got to get ready.
Gayle got a boyfriend. It's
Yeah.
fine.
questionable
We
boyfriend.
will.
Whatever
Gayle
this means.
fucking shoots Rami a text privately. We can talk later.
and we will continue this conversation next week.
Oh, what?
Because this is gonna be a juicy juice, and we need time for it.
It's so juicy.
It's gonna be 2 hours of just Romi being awkward as hell with Bendis.
See,
God,
when
honestly, I'm just so
when
happy.
Romi
can't wait.
and Gayle were talking, I was like, was this not a texting chat? Is Lily not involved? And then Lily
chat.
like,
No, this is the group chat. Lil-
Chat.
Lily was fucking AFK for a minute as like Gayle and Romi were going off like it was their DMs. Lily comes in, reads everything, and is like, the fuck is going? Like,
Guys,
yeah, I agree with
different chat, different
Yeah,
chat.
the fuck are you doing here? Fucking.
Damn.